Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. I hope you're doing fantastically well. So if you're new here, make sure you click that subscribe button, hit the notification bell so you can find out exactly when I place new videos, which at the moment is about 3 times a week. So what I want to talk about today is the ability to actually get 40% more payouts on your account by scaling up. Now with FTMO, I'll use that as an example. What you need to do to get a scale up on the account is have a track record of 4 months. In that period, you also need to have 2 payouts. So again, you can actually have some of the months where they're negative, but again, at some point you need to have 2 payouts overall, as well as showing a 10% profit growth over 4 months. Now, as we know, we actually have to get 10% in phase 1 of the challenge and 5% in phase 2. And most people are passing that, let's say, within 6 weeks, 2 months max. So we know that if we carry on with our exact same performance that we did in our challenges, we will definitely get to that scaling results. Unfortunately, what a lot of traders do is they get carried away in the first few weeks, first month, and actually get into a negative and soon blow the account. So really it's that focus and discipline on being a profitable, successful trader and not rushing it, and you will soon get 40% more payouts. So let's head over to my dashboard in FTMO, see how actually I'm getting on in this particular account on my way to getting scaling. So what you're going to do in the dashboard is go over to your payout ratio. Clicking on that one actually shows the conditions for getting scaling. If you look at the 3 criteria so far, I've actually passed one of getting 2 payouts and need to get the other 2 fulfilled. So if you look at the 10% profit as an example, when you click on there, we see more details. It goes through and actually shows what you've actually achieved in each trading period previously, and actually shows how much more you actually need to do to actually get into the actual 10%. So although I've actually got $8,000 so far, which is effectively 8%, because the actual month hasn't closed, what it is actually saying on the account, I need to actually have profits by the end of each payout profit split of 3,823 by the 4th of July, which is when my 4 months is up. So we can see in the sufficient track record that actually when I started the account was in February, so we actually see the 4 months on from there. The criteria needs to be met by the 20th of June 2024, which I'm on track for. Again, just finally looking at the 2 payouts, it just confirms here with a big green tick that I've received 2 payouts so far from FTMO accounts, and you can see that on some of my previous videos which I document the evidence of getting the payouts. So why do I say it's 40% increase when actually the scaling is 25% on your account? So let's say you have a $100,000 account and currently you take a 5% return on one particular month. The 80% profit split gives you $4,000 payout. With that scaling of 25%, not only is it the actual additional on the account, it's also an increase in the profit split up to 90%. So on the $125,000 account, if we again do a 5% return on the month, that gives us a profit of $6,250. And with a 90% profit split, that gives us an actual payout of $5,625. So if you look at the difference between 4,000 and 5,600, you can see that's now an increase in 40%, which for me I think is a fantastic way of going about getting more capital in your funded challenges accounts without having to pay and do additional challenges. What a lot of people want to do is actually max out all the accounts and therefore pay for more challenges. And I think it's probably better off going and getting a scaling on the account, one that only takes 4 months, which again in the reality is actually quite a small period of time. It proves you can actually trade and get another 10% profit split. And at that point, when you've actually got 10% more, you get the better percentage profit split as well, up to 90%. And again, at that point, that is the catalyst for me to say, I can now go and actually take on another challenge, knowing that my proven track record over a period of time allows me to trade successfully. So that's given you more encouragement to go and do prop firm challenges, get funded and take better payouts. Now, it's not just FTMO that does this. There are other prop firms out there doing it. They have slightly better profit splits to start with, so that often the increase isn't such dramatic things. It might go from 85 to 90 or 95%, depends on the prop firm. But for me, it is all the same criteria of passing the challenges, scaling the account, proving a track record and taking those profits. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you again very soon. Cheers.